So this is me seasoning the food. There's onions on the bottom. You can cut up some onions to in the process. I've already, you know me, I already threw out the first batch of water in my meat. I don't like the way it looks whenever some people like because it's bone broth, but I don't like it. So I threw out the first batch of water, and then after that is when I now season it. So oh yeah, we're making ogbono soup, Nigerian ogbono soup. So yeah. That's it. Now it's my meat is boiled. I'm gonna let it boil till it's tender. So I'm gonna add my chicken gizzard from earlier this week inside my meat stock for it to cook and tenderize, so I can add it to my ogbono soup. That's how I look after I added the chicken gizzard. I'm gonna wait till it tenderizes. So this is the smoked fish that I'm using. I'm gonna put some hot water on the stove, and I'm gonna put the fish inside, and then cover it and for it to tenderize, you know. Yeah, so this is me pouring my boiled water. I'm going to cover it up so it's nice and soft. I'm using some stock fish and some cut mackerel as well. We'll put this right in the stockfish. Disclaimer, if you're not aware of stockfish, it does have a potent smell, but it's good. I'm gonna boil this and let it soften a little because I have littles. They're gonna eat the soup as well. I'm gonna put it on the stove and let it boil and soften. I'm putting this on the stove. I'm gonna boil it for about 7 to 10 minutes. I don't want it too soft so it doesn't start to break my soup. And yeah, I ended up changing it, putting it in the air fryer. I didn't like how it was boiled, so I did the air fryer. So I pour the stockfish back in. This is the ogbono that I brought from Nigeria. Normally, when I want to make ogbono, I do not do it this way. But because I know that this is good ogbono, trust me, when you go to African stores, sometimes it's bad. It's the ogbono that does not draw. So, but I know that this is good ogbono, and I've used it many times. So I'm gonna, since mine is still kind of stony, I'm gonna put it in my Ninja blender. No, this is not sponsored, but I use Ninja blender to like blend ogbono, to like do moi mois. It's very, very good. So this is me putting it on the Ninja. So I put as much red oil as I believe I need. This is the meat stock and the palm oil after being added. I've started to add 3 tablespoons of crayfish. That's the crayfish going in. So you add as much ogbono as your pot. I think this is enough. That's about like 1.5 cups for me. And then it gets thick. If it's not thick enough, you add more. But if it's too thick, you add water or chicken broth to it. So yeah. I need to add a little bit of water because it was a little bit too thick for me. But that's why I said a little goes a long way. So this is the consistency that I'm looking for. I'm about to add in my mackerel fish that I air fried and some greens. My fish are going in. Stir it in. And then I'm gonna add in my greens. I need some greens in here. And then this is how it's looking. I'm gonna cook it for like 5 more minutes and I'll take it off the burner. And then ogbono soup is done, you guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Bye. Quando eu passo